What I'm about to share with you is a chilling tale that unfolded in the heart of Pakistan. It all started when I returned from the US and entered into an arranged marriage with a woman named Zara. Little did I know, our love story would be far from ordinary. When I met her for the first time, I was instantly drawn to her charm. Her eyes sparkled like stars and her laughter was music to my ears. We talked and shared stories that forged a connection between us, leading me to agree to the marriage proposal without a second thought. Our wedding day was a blend of tradition and joy. But as the nights turned darker, so did our reality. After the marriage, Zara's behavior started to shift. At night, when I'd enter our room, her face would contort in terror and she'd scream at me. "You're not my husband. Get away from me." "Who are you?" At first, I thought maybe she was just overwhelmed by the sudden changes, or perhaps she was struggling with her own feelings. Convincing myself it was her way of dealing with the new circumstances, I hoped that with time things would settle down, but time only deepened the strangeness. Her outbursts became more intense, more sinister. It was as if something beyond our understanding was taking control of her. She'd speak in a man's voice, angry and full of malice, sending shivers down my spine. My family and I tried to understand what was happening. We questioned whether she was pressured into the marriage or if there was someone else in her heart. But as days turned into weeks, it was clear that something far more malevolent was at play. Her voice would change abruptly, shifting from her sweet tones to something sinister. The room would grow cold, and I could feel a presence that wasn't hers. Desperation took over, and we sought help from spiritual leaders, healers, and even doctors, desperate to save her from whatever was tormenting her. Months turned into a year, and Zara's condition deteriorated. Her once bright eyes were now haunted, and her body seemed to wither away. No matter how hard we fought, the entity possessing her refused to let go. And then, on a night enveloped by a storm, her cries turned into a whisper, her grip on my hand growing weaker. She took her last breath, leaving a chilling void in my heart. Despite all our efforts, we couldn't save her from the darkness that had consumed her. That chapter of my life remains a haunting memory. The experience shattered my understanding of reality, reminding me that some forces defy explanation. Her story serves as a stark reminder that sometimes love can lead us to the darkest corners of existence. Thank you for listening to my story. May you find solace in the light, for there are shadows that even our bravest hearts cannot comprehend.